Hello gamers, I'm Ank, and in this video we are going to take a look at some news regarding Wayfinder. We are going to take a look at the confirmed release date, Founders Pack, Season Pass model and more. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment and thank all the returning subscribers for being here. Thank you for supporting me in this hobby of mine. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I cover a variety of online gaming content, so if you like this video and this sounds like something of interest to you, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Alright, with all that out of the way, let's talk about Wayfinder. I will assume you are familiar with Wayfinder. If you are not, it's a character-based MMORPG similar to Warframe, but with much more focus on the typical dungeon experience and open world content. Keep in mind, this is a very short description. If you are interested in an in-depth look, you can check out my other videos on the topic. The most important question right now is when will it release? The release date is set for 15th of August and it will release into early access. The game will be available on PlayStation 4 and 5 and on Steam for PC. And sometimes in the future it will become available on other platforms, maybe at full release. There will be no wipes between early access and full release, so you can play the game without fear of losing your progress. You might have heard that the game is free to play, and it will be at full release. For now, this is a paid early access and it does come with exclusive rewards. Before I go down this rabbit hole, I want to make you aware of some things that I have seen people ask about, and this will hopefully clear any confusion you might have about the Founder Packs. First off, Founder Packs can be upgraded and you only need to pay the difference in price. So if you are unsure about this game or you are short on money at the moment, you can always choose the smaller pack and upgrade later if you think it's worth it. The next bit is where a lot of people get confused. The game is cross-save and cross-play. But because of the rules set by Sony on PlayStation, if you want to play the game on both PlayStation and PC, you will have to buy the lowest Founder Pack on both. The items from the Founder Packs will be shared. The only exception to this is the cash of currency. But again, anything that you buy will be shared. Sadly, to add insult to injury, Sony also requires you to have a PlayStation Plus subscription to play the game while it's in early access. I know this might be an inconvenience to some, but we only have Sony to blame for it, since they put these rules in place just to inconvenience both players and developers in the hope that people will only play on their platform. This anti-consumer attitude is the reason why I no longer own any Sony products, but that's a discussion for another video, so let's get back to the topic. The duration of this early access will be for 2 seasons, which will be around 6 months. This means that you will have around 3 months before Season 1 ends, in which you can decide which Founder Pack to purchase and not miss on any rewards. I'm letting you know this because once we start exploring what the packs contain, you will see some FOMO items in there. But you should keep in mind that you will have ample time to decide without feeling pressured. The last bit of information that I need to mention before we talk about Founder Packs is the Season Pass. It is very similar to how other games do it. There is a free version and a paid version. There is also something they call a premium version, which is basically a bundle. It contains the new character released in that season and a skin for them, and the signature weapon for the character, as well as 20% of the Season Pass unlocked. So the premium bundle is just for people that like the skin or want to unlock things faster. So far, all this is just like in other games. The main difference is that once purchased, the Season Pass will never expire, which allows you to complete it at your own pace. This is a great quality of life change for us as players, and I think all other games with Season Passes should implement this. Another difference is that Season Pass is sort of a minigame. You're basically exploring a tower, which might make it a little bit more fun than in other games where you just see a list of tasks and rewards. Alright, now that we set the stage, let's see what the Founder Packs have to offer. There will be 4 tiers of Founder Packs. They all come with access to the game, and the higher tier Founder Packs contain the rewards for the lower tiers. The first tier is called Base Pack and it costs £30.99 or $90.99. It comes with 500 rune silver, which is the cash of currency, the paid version of the Season 1 pass, a founder's profile background, an icon and a title. The second tier is called Initiate Pack and it costs £32.99 or $49.99. It comes with 1000 rune silver and the previous benefits. In addition, it also comes with Season 2 paid Battle Pass, an additional original title and profile icon, one Wayfinder token which allows you to unlock any current or future character without having to go through the in-game process of obtaining it, free skins for the sword and shield, dual daggers and the rifle, and a founder's die set. The third tier is called Exalted Pack and it costs £59.99 or $89.99. It comes with 2250 rune silver and all the previous benefits. In addition, the Season 1 and 2 pass are the premium versions, which as I mentioned previously are the paid version of the Battle Pass with a few unlocks. You also get 2 Wayfinder tokens, a crew member title and profile icon, a housing pet and a decoration, and a mount skin and saddle. This mount and saddle skin is the only reward that will not be available at the start of early access. This will become available once the mount system is implemented, which should be sometimes before the full release of the game. I will make an educated guess and say they will probably implement it either with Season 2 or at the full release of the game to generate some hype. And finally, the fourth and final tier is called Exalted Pack and it costs £98.99 or $149.99. This is clearly a pack only for the most dedicated of supporters. It comes with 4200 rune silver and all the previous benefits. In addition, you get free Wayfinder tokens and a precursor title and profile icon, free skins for the Wingrave, Nice and Silo characters, and a heroic version of Kairos with a skin. Heroic version of heroes will be slightly better versions similar to how Prime versions are in Warframe. Over time, they will be adding heroic versions for all characters and they will be farmable in-game. The only exception for that will be this heroic Kairos, which will be something that will be exclusive to the Exalted Pack. The last reward this Founder Pack gives is an enhanced Tower Compass. This will provide a permanent XP boost for all current and future season passes. Keep in mind that this pricing is just the cost for the game in US and UK. The prices might be different in other regions. Now that you're familiar with the Founder Packs and what they contain, we have to take a moment and discuss them, because this raises a few concerns. Without a doubt, these Founder Packs are pay to win or pay to progress faster, however you wanna call it. And they clearly have a big FOMO element to them, especially the Exalted Pack. But before everything else, we should ask ourselves if these rewards actually matter. And from a gameplay perspective, the answer is mostly no. Nothing offered in these Founder Packs will majorly affect the way you play the game. Sure, you can skip progression or progress faster, but at the end of the day, this is a game centered around progression, and doing so will only reduce the content that is available to you. If you're like me, you might put a lot of value on fashion. In that case, you'll probably want to get all the fashion available, so I'll be going for the Exalted Pack, but I wouldn't recommend it to others unless you are really into fashion. The pack that has the most value for your buck is the Initiate Pack, since having both season paid passes will be the real value. This is the pack that I recommend if you enjoy the game. However, the smartest choice is to buy the base pack, play the game for a few weeks, see if you would enjoy it in the long run, and only afterwards upgrade to the pack that suits you the most. There is another concern that I have seen raised, and this is the fact that the game has no trading at this time. In Warframe, which is a very similar game, there is trading where players can trade in-game using cash shop currency. This allows free-to-play players to obtain anything from the cash shop and level the playing field between paying players and non-paying players. The devs have stated they are going to keep an eye on feedback and maybe decide later if they are going to implement trading or an auction house. But as always, trading is a major concern when it comes to free-to-play games, because of bots and real money traders, so we will see in the future what they decide to do. The last thing we should talk about is what you can experience in this early access. There will be 7 playable characters, including the heroic version of Kairos. If you played in beta, there will be an extra character called Venomous that specializes in a supportive playstyle. There will also be another new character coming in Season 2, and I assume every season to follow afterwards. There will be 6 fully developed biomes, and there will be a variety of weapons and echoes to explore. There is also a fully fledged housing feature that is pretty well done. Overall, I believe there is a decent amount of content here to have some fun for the duration of the early access, and in my opinion it warrants the first or second founder pack. Anything extra will be for those that believe in this project and want to support it in its development. So, how do you feel about this early access? Are you going to play Wayfinder in the early access or wait for the full release? If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. See you in the next one, gamers.